Teachings, as we explained from next term, will change drastically in the direction of total plasma and total lift and motion. Our target is to start the process of first what you call the spaceship technology. You have all the ingredients to achieve it. We have explained most of this in the teachings of past 2 years. Now we're bringing all the parts together. All the bits of knowledge which has been taught and left will come together in a very beautiful way. We taught you the start with nanotechnology. We went into the structure of using gas and coils with ionization of what we call gases, using helium, high rotation. Then in that process we learned a lot in how fields were reacting and interacting. And in the process we brought in what we call the GANS cores, and this part a lot of you saw a lot of effects which was not normal and you could not explain. One of them was what we saw 129 Tesla, where the mixture of the GANS units, which is much stronger, feeding the gas units, which are weaker of the structure in plasma, showed high drainage from one to another. A lot of you should have learned a lot in that point where we saw the 129, the properties and the difference between the gas and the gaseous state of matter. Then we brought the whole thing forward to the coils, which was part of the structure of the teaching. And from the coils, we're coming to what we call plasma. Now, the plasma is the structure of the universe, and in so many ways, we started with a state of matter. From here, in the next few weeks and the coming time, we start closing the loop. This is how the universe works. Now, in running a universal system, you have seen how plasma, how creates matter. Matter creates nanomaterials. From it, you could use gases, you could use gases, you could use the coils to free the plasma, you could use one in interaction with the others, and somewhere in here, in the past week, we introduced you interaction of what I call his crystal. What does it do? A lot of you got excited with it, but understand the concept and the technology behind it. Crystals, especially matter crystals, have a property, have a beauty where they can operate or facilitate the operation of both sides of the structure. You can use a matter state to reach a plasma state, property of the plasma, which is gravitational magnetic fields, or you can do vice versa. The structure of crystals are the structure somewhere between matter and a plasma. sp3, a gas, is in a crystal condition orientation. The what you call crystals, which you now chose and some of you are using, is the same kind of process. What it means that you can produce, you can dictate, you can direct the energy of the plasma in one way or another using a condition of the clarity of the crystal, where you can boost the gravitational or you can boost the magnetical. You can increase the matter states towards this entity to become more matter or entity to become more plasmatic. Or you can use the energy of the matter to emphasize the power of the plasma. Let me explain to you what is going to happen. What is the next step? The way I start teaching and you're following is in a deliberate way to make all of you being able to produce lift system. The way all of you made the coils, the way all of you made the, what do you call it, the star formation, all this now will come together. All this technology, all the knowledge, and I've seen a few people have started seeing it, but they are not following it all the way through. As has been the pattern of our teaching, we go to the point that where somebody opens the door that the level of understanding is reached, we expand on it, we teach on it. And strange enough, a lot of people I see have already picked on it. So it means you have managed, or at least you're trying to bridge into the knowledge of space technology in a very small conversion to guarantee that you do not lose the boundary of your craft, which is your protection. Last week, when we showed the crystals with the insertion of CO2, we brought about the process of expanding and extending the power into the emotional level of the man. In that process, where the wish of the man becomes his command to create peace on this planet. Some of you have already started testing your command. Some of you have placed these capacitors. You have placed these, what you call, crystals in a different ways in the circuitry of your programs, in your systems, but you start wishing your will. And some of you have seen results. It's a few days and you're not sure, was it my wish or has it happened accidentally? But this has happened with other people in other positions too. He has made the system where he has, as we know, Philippines was on a typhoon condition in the north of Philippines, so it's a rainy condition. And he says he wished, the minute he saw drops of rain, knowing that there is a typhoon around, he wished that there'll be no cloud. And his wishes happened twice. He set a structure. So he's testing his wish according to the crystal structure he set up, the system he set up. So people are testing if their wish is, before they make the bigger wish, that they can achieve peace. Because this peace is so elusive that is brought fear to man. What happens if I fail? The point is, none of us will fail. If collectively we do, and a lot of you are putting a lot of crystal positioning colors on your cores or whatever, would it come true? It will come, because then it's the wish of humanity. And because of the mono-energetic system of the crystals, you will achieve it. So what we see is understanding what is happening, and on the other way, because we have reached this point, I have to extend the knowledge. Otherwise, it can be misused or it can be misunderstood. In Northern Europe, a lot of people carry a lot of crystals. It's normal. You buy it in the markets, you see it everywhere. So a lot of people have these kind of crystals at their possession. So they're testing. Renan sent the people to the mine to buy the crystals because it's near them, and they cut it. Natural crystals are available. You can buy it very cheap, 20, 30 euro. You can buy big pieces of pure crystal without any damage. But what does it do? What does it bring you? Why does it allow your emotion, which is your intent, to be so powerful that you can even stop the clouds? Or is the crystal a way that it gives you confidence to wish, but at least you have a tool to rely on that I use this is as a half-term interim? Is your wish your command? Is what you want is to achieve, will be achieved, but you still need that physical tangibility of the crystal to be able to confirm yes.